I will never not stop loving that.
When y'all gonna update my man?
Dude, that
Thank
intro
you,
is
DJ. Thank you.
that intro is perfect. It just needs to stay just like that. That is
No,
the
you
greatest
don't, man.
intro.
New season, new intro.
That,
When
that
the
could
new
be-
season starts, this
New year, new me. Come on.
Man, you can't even have
New Year
you can't get
eggplant, baby.
all,
Gotta
can't get
get it.
eggplant all season.
I mean,
Sure
yeah,
can.
it's not
all season.
it's not a bad thing.
Hey, guys.
I don't care. I love that idea. I say we run with it until this show ends, which is gonna be like 200 years from now.
Yeah,
Okay,
oh my god.
dig it.
we'll all be
Yeah.
fossils, and we'll still be playing that damn intro.
Well, anyways, it's good to be back. Happy New Year, everybody. Even though we're in February, it's been a while since we've had a show. And we just are happy to be back because we have a ton to talk about, a ton of news, a ton of releases, a ton of things that are in the very near future. Just remember, we are a lot closer to the beginning of the UFL than we were to the championship from last year at this point. So it's time to get
It's a
excited.
good way to look at it.
Hell yeah. And I mean, I think there's like a game or something that we got that it's like between now and then that people like care about, but I don't care about it.
Not really.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
So I'm going to start it the only way that I know how with, I hope they bring these back. Alamo Beer, please don't stop making these. But
Salute.
yeah, there we go. I
Jackie,
even
what
got
you
a whole
drinking?
boom stand.
Water? What you drinking?
Man, peach tea.
Oh, y'all lame, y'all. Why y'all not drinking beer on a Monday night? Come on now.
Because it's Monday night.
Well, my boss doesn't care.
Jay better not
No.
be drinking.
The Monday I had at work, man. This probably should be whiskey.
I
Yep.
don't blame you.
Well, we can go right into top news.
There you go, Jackie. Take it away.
Right? Alternative Football Network. We are now partnering with Alternative Football Network. Woo!
Yeah.
I'll throw their website in there, but now you can find us on their page as well. They support a lot of different football podcasts, which are super cool. Do you know a lot about them? Go ahead, James. I was about to ask you anyways.
Yeah, so Mike G and Matt over at the Alternative Football Network have a vision and goal to unite basically as many, podcasts involving football as they possibly can. So it's not just, us here at Horns Forward or, our other show that we do, or even, necessarily some of the other Brahmas podcasts that are done here in San Antonio. They're also reaching out to people that are covering things like arena football, for example, the San Antonio Gunslingers in the IFL, or the Corpus Christi Tritons in the CIF. Mike G really has this focus, and Matt also, on trying to
Speaking of
just
the
cover
devil.
everything football in general. Mike G, there you go.
There he is.
So
We summoned
and
him.
he could probably, I mean, obviously he would be able to sell it better than what I could. I wouldn't be able to do justice to, the vision that he has.
You're doing a
But
great
again,
job.
it
Great job.
well, I appreciate that. Thank you, man. It's all about trying to unite all the different football things that are going on in this country under one roof, basically. So that way, the fans of, for example, the San Antonio Gunslingers can go to the same source to find out information about the Brahmas, or, a professional football team, or what have you, right? It's making the information more accessible and more easy to find for the end user. And I think, they've got a really great goal. They've got a really great plan to make that happen. And I, for one, am glad to be a part of that with them. And I know you guys are also.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Question.
Yeah.
So, are the Renegades invited to this network?
Right now, they're not a part of it. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Then we good. That's all I need to know.
Let me shoot them an
However,
invite.
if there is a Renegades podcast out there,
There
you
won't
may
be.
have to make room at the table for them.
It might be.
Now-
They might have you on as their first guest.
I'll put them on the kids table.
No, it would probably be you with your shades.
It
Nah,
could be. And I honestly, I don't even know if they have representation for the Roughnecks on their network or not yet.
I don't
Right?
think so.
So-
I don't think so.
Oh, the Gamble Nets?
Right.
The Gamble Necks?
The gambling
Rubbernecks?
Roughnecks, the roughing, the
Rubber
Rubbernecks.
Ducky
There you
Necks.
go.
Yeah.
We're coming up with them names
we'll
now.
see if Cullen and A Train restart that. 'Cause I know they had the Drill Baby Drill podcast or something like that. So hopefully,
Wow.
Yeah.
they have
That's
that.
rated R.
Whoa.
Hey, you know how they do in Houston. You know
Yeah,
how they
you
do
know.
in Houston.
Cousins.
Man.
Well, we are happy that we are part of the AFN. So go check out their website. I put it in the chat.
Yep.
Follow them on Facebook, YouTube.
Yep, it's in there.
So yeah, but
Yep.
yeah.
And Mike G has
guys.
lots of good information that he shares. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to walk on you, Jackie.
Ugh.
But Mike G has a lot of good information that he shares. So, news sources besides us, of course, you definitely want to check them out for that as well.
100%.
Yeah. So, meat sweats.
Guys.
How'd it
Dude.
go?
Absolutely. You know
This is
what?
your time.
I didn't eat Saturday night, and I ate very light
Dang.
on Sunday. I was absolutely stuffed. And
So
Did you
Question.
fast ahead? Like, oh,
No.
y'all went Friday
No.
too. That's right.
we went Friday night and then again on Saturday.
Question: how much pounds of meat did you eat?
Probably about 2.5.
That's not enough.
It was probably more than that.
Bro, you don't understand. That's just the meat. That's not like,
But
for example, we had a God, what the heck was it? It was a chicken drumstick with this like incredibly just rich glaze on it with like garlic mashed potatoes in a cup. And then we had
They had shrimp and grits. They had what was it?
Gator.
Beer. Yeah, the beer. There's a lot of beer there.
Oh, I
Oh,
said
they-
gator, but yeah, beer.
Oh, Gator. Oh,
Did they have
Yeah.
anything that was like out of the norm that you normally wouldn't eat that you actually tried and it was like,
well, yeah. But they had a Gator that was on a rotisserie. They had two of them going.
Yep.
It wasn't ready towards the end of the day, so I only got a couple pieces because I was already up to like right here with food. But I had to try some of it. So
But you never had gator before?
no, I've had it before, but
No, I'm saying, did you have anything there that you never had before and you tried it?
The
no.
grits.
Oh, you never had grits before?
I never.
Not
had
really,
grits
no.
before.
Me neither.
Wow. I grew up on grits.
Now-
But
Right.
I don't
Tennessee
think
and
that's
Mexico.
not a normal. That's not a normal barbecue thing down here.
No,
But
I mean
it's
that's like
like a
you
southern
know,
cuisine,
southeast and
cuisine,
stuff
though.
like that. That's kind of
Not
Right.
this time. Other southern,
Right.
not
South.
South.
other southern.
Right,
My
southern.
Yeah.
My southern.
You're southern.
That's not-
Wrong southern.
This southern is different.
No,
We got like
but seriously, I mean, that's crazy. I never heard nobody say they haven't had grits before. That's new to me because, normally what we do it, we'll eat it with, of course, you put butter in it, and then you got half the side, half the folks they put salt and pepper, and then you got the other half that put sugar on theirs. I put sugar on my grits.
No
so
sauce.
I've
Okay.
had grits before. I've never had grits that were that good. So
Oh,
Right. Right. These were cheesy. They were a little bit smoky and spicy.
yeah.
people
They
put
had
sugar in grits too.
Yeah. But these were not. So again, keep in mind, I grew up here in South Texas, but I'm from Wisconsin, so most of my fare is all northern fare. Eating something like grits it doesn't comprehend because it's not part of our staple diet, right? But I'm telling you, man, if I would have known that I could get grits like that, I would have eaten them years ago, right? But they would have had to have been like that because just plain old grits with butter and sugar or salt and pepper, that ain't gonna cut it now, Jack.
No.
It'd be
Well,
like
Well,
it'd be
what
like
else? I mean, what
Well,
else
there
did
was-
you guys get to see that like?
we did get some Wagyu beef sandwiches.
Ooh, how was that?
It was
Oh,
delicious.
Exactly what you would.
You said
Expected to be-
Wagyu.
You know that's an
Yeah.
expensive piece of meat, right?
Oh,
yeah.
there was so one of
Oh,
the vendors that was there. It was Friday night. Their spread was basically go to a Brazilian steakhouse, and that's what they
Yeah.
had. It was trays of everything. You just go and just load up your plate.
It was
Seriously, no lie. They had a tray full of ribeye steaks.
Yep.
And the guy, because there was the storm that rolled in Friday night, they were
Yeah.
like, seriously, grab some, take them with you. Of course we didn't, but it was like they were handing out ribeye steaks.
Yeah.
That's how ridiculous
That's
this
wild.
was. And
That's
and
wild.
I swear, if this is what work looks like, sign me up every damn day of my life. Sign me up.
Exactly.
Hey, if we can get monetized and send you guys on assignment like that, we absolutely will.
Say
We
less.
said
You're
the
hired.
we said the two worst people, man.
Yeah, we gotta upgrade that equipment first.
Best people.
Man,
so-
Best people to go to that.
We was in like a pixelated round.
I'm-
They were in
that phone
Minecraft
right
barbecue.
now.
It was
You know
Minecraft
what? So
barbecue.
the pixelate that probably had more to do with the signal in the area, because out there at
I don't know.
Pedrari's
Jay-
Ranch,
Jay phone look clean right
I
now.
even had like one bar on my phone, so it kind of sucked out there. So
If
you
that's
know
the
what?
same phone,
I give Jay crap for having the Android, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt this time.
if that's the same phone that he was on at the event, his phone looks clear right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here's the work phone that I was doing the live stuff from. Okay.
Oh, so that's the phone then. You must be on
Well,
like
no,
your daughter
Oh my
phone or something.
gosh.
That was the one I used on Saturday.
Yeah, don't
The
do
one
that
that I'm on right now, that was the one that I was on Friday, because we thought it would work.
Oh,
And yeah, that was the one with the signal issues and everything. And so obviously it's not the phone. It's just apparently Helotus doesn't like me, or AT&T doesn't like me, or something.
Well,
So-
so for the uninformed, can you tell us a little bit about what the barbecue was for and why?
Yeah, the
we
background.
sent you- Yeah.
So what it was the National Barbecue and Grilling Association, the NBBQA. It was their fire and flavor extravaganza. It was like a 3-day event. They were hosting cooking classes and just different kinds of events throughout the whole time. They had some competitions. John Green, the Brahma Bull, his sister, she won the best tri-tip on Friday night for the steak
Nice.
night.
Mr. Bull.
Yep.
And
Wait,
they just had it was just kind of it was an open fire cooking competition basically. So it wasn't like your typical barbecue cook off where you're smoking ribs and stuff like that. It was all open fire cooking.
what's a tri-tip?
Tri-tip is I don't know exactly where it is on the cow, but it's kind of like a triangle. It's kind of, I think it's like close to the brisket, so it's
Is that
kind
the
of
behind?
it's kind of similar.
Is
to-
that the boo boo
The rump.
behind?
No,
No.
Boo boo. Oh my god.
no, but it's actually it's a pretty good cut. I've made it
Tender?
a few times.
It's probably tender as hell.
Okay, it's
It-
right
it
before.
can
I'm
be.
looking at a picture. It's like right before, like the butt, and then there's like
See,
it's
I
like
knew
right
it.
here.
I knew it. When he said
It's right
triangle,
here.
hands like this.
It's before the butt.
it's before the butt, the boo boo.
The boo boo.
So
Jackie
it's
just
like
wanted
real,
to say that.
Cow ain't got the same kind of boo
No,
boo
'cause now I'm
anyways, man.
Oh, anyways, goodness. What
Yeah,
else
so
happened?
again, like Brian was saying, this was, basically an open flame barbecue competition. We met, and if you guys want, go back and watch the interview.
But so
We
you got
met-
lives and stuff.
Oh yeah. We met Brian and I met our kindred spirit from British Columbia there. That was one of the guys that we interviewed that was absolutely hilarious. And I thought, going and talking to people would be a good idea, to maybe help people as we're getting ready to start thinking about, the season starting and tailgating and, different things that we can do to kind of step up our game this year. Try and steal some recipe ideas from people and stuff. But then we met this cat. And I'm telling you, all we'd need is just bring him to the party and just sit back and watch him do his magic. Not only was he an incredible chef, he was very interesting. He had a lot of energy, would you say, Brian?
Yeah,
And-
definitely.
Kind of like Kind of like when you got a dog that kind of gets in that mood and it's kind of looking a little side-eyed at the pillows. This guy had that same kind of energy.
Oh
You know?
my gosh.
You
Oh,
want to
yeah.
hump your legs?
He wanted to hump something, bro. And I don't think he would have cared what it was. He just,
Lord.
I'm telling you, like there's stuff that he was saying that I just couldn't put on the air.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely
so-
not. Yeah.
Okay.
We had to wait like 5 minutes for him to finish his story for me to even go live. It was hilarious. But
Well, I mean, really, it was a phenomenal time. I mean, yeah, like Jay said, we got interviewed a bunch of people, some great, cooks, some people that had some products that they were selling. I mean, it was just an awesome event. Where everybody
Yeah.
go?
There's so many extra people that just popped up, and I'm like, what the heck is going on?
nice.
Oh my god. What is he?
We even got to interview
Lord.
the chairman basically of the NBBQA, and he
Yeah.
got to tell us some of his story and why he does it and everything, and like some of the charitable organizations that they support, such as Operation Barbecue, who is an organization that goes into disaster areas for like meal relief and stuff like that. They
that's
even
cool.
went over all the wildfires that we had in Hawaii from the volcano and all that.
Mm.
They went over there, and we actually met. It was Prairie View, I believe it was, which is a pork supplier that's basically centrally located in America here, from Texas up to like Wyoming. I think they said, or something.
Yeah, they said basically, I mean, all of central U.S. they had processing plants and stuff.
And so they're the ones who sent all the meat over.
Prairie Fresh.
Prairie Fresh. They're the ones that sent all the meat over to help the people over in Hawaii, right? And so that they basically said, this is something that we can relate to, right? But they basically said the barbecue community is a lot like our San Antonio Brahmas community, our fan base here, right? Where, yeah, very tight knit, very, very friendly, very focused on giving everything that they can back to those that need it. It was an incredible and an incredibly humbling time. So we are bummed that you guys weren't able to join us, but we do thank you for the support and letting us go and do that.
Yeah,
because I mean it was
Meat Sweat duo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was painful.
Intense meats.
Yep.
All right, you ready to get to the real juicy stuff? Like,
Let's do it.
that meat was pretty juicy though.
Whoa.
oh my
I
Lord.
don't know, but was it as
Wow.
juicy as a schedule drop today? Because
No, that's what I'm saying.
everybody
Good transition.
has been waiting for that. I mean, if there's one thing that I've learned about UFL fans is that we are some of the most impatient fans, and I include myself in that.
Yes,
We are some of the most impatient fans there are, but understandably so, because oh man, I am bummed. When I saw the schedule, I'm unfortunately not going to be able to go pay a visit to our Roughneck friends because, and I planned vacation back in October around the original XFL timeline, and I had to negotiate and maneuver and snake my way to make it happen on the dates that it did. Whereas if I would have just accepted the original offer, no problems. I'd have been at every single game. But because I did what I did and we booked our tickets, I have to miss the Roughnecks game.
See, would that get you?
Yeah.
And basically, I'm gonna say it right now. My wife was right.
Mm.
Where's she at?
Hey, Brian.
Did she
That's
hear
why he
you?
was so quiet in the group chat. That's why he
Well,
was quiet.
when I told her about the schedule today, so we're playing the Houston Roughnecks in Houston on May the 12th, which is 4 days before my birthday. I was like, the schedule just dropped. I'm gonna have to miss a game, but it's an away game, but it's the Houston game. She's like, you'll live. And I'm like, but I won't.
Yeah.
Like it hurts.
Oh, but you will.
But
that's okay. That's
like,
okay.
If there was a game that I was gonna want to miss, like if we were playing at Michigan, where I was like, okay, there's no way I'm gonna get to Michigan, then that's fine. but Houston's right there, and like they're like at this point they're homies. Like I wanted to go hang out with them. You know, the Predator couple, the Rig Rockers, those guys that were giving me shots in the stands at TDECU last year, like all them. Dwayne the rigger. Like, yeah, absolutely.
What's up, Rig? Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Like I remember, like that's the one thing with Dwayne in particular. Like he was like the guy. He was he was their you, Jay. And by the end of the season, we became friends. And I'm like, how did I become friends with the guy that like I thought we hated each other? But nah, we're cool now. But that's just how San Antonio and Houston are. Like, so I'm really sad that I'm missing out, not hanging out with our Houston homies.
Jeremy, you better don't. You better
we
don't.
already said that. What is he talking about? DJ and Jay are dressing up as the Easter Bunny for the first. You guys are?
Yeah. Oh, hey.
I mean, I may be dressing up as the Ether Bunny, and I may be putting a rag over your mouth, and you're going
said
night night.
ether?
That's about all I'm doing.
I actually have bunny ears from last season. That
I
have
think
the little Brahma logo.
Jeremy might be talking about himself. Maybe I think that's what he meant.
I'm thinking so, and especially, I mean, if he's citing the right source, then it's probably not the right source.
He said Mike Mitchell, man. You know that guy's on it. So,
Oh, dude, if Mike Mitchell says it, that's as law as call. So I'm just saying.
Law as call. You better stop.
wow.
Hey, I'm on it with tonight. It's been a while. I'm on the zingers tonight.
Yep.
Which okay, so then
So, speaking of zingers, how many zingers do you think we'll be seeing on our road trips as we travel to some of these other locations? And what are we going to be doing for tailgating?
So for tailgating, we're going all out. I'm working on sponsors, but we're gonna have tacos. We may have some barbecue.
Tacos.
We may have I don't know. Well, that's still in the works, but we're gonna do it big, and I want to make this a community party. This is going to be a family reunion, as I've been saying. Every tailgate is going to be the family going to be coming back together and sharing for free, like it was last year.
But should we also be focused on? We're definitely going to be sharing with our family, but we should also be offering that olive branch of friendship to our new family in some of these other areas. Yes.
Oh no, I'm saying
Yes.
anybody. Like even
That's what I'm saying, like,
The UFL family.
Yeah, I'm not talking about our family. I'm talking about like whoever is in the parking lot of the Alamo Dome. You come see us. You will get fed, and you will leave hydrated with alcohol.
Well, but how about for our away games? Let's say we're traveling to I don't think, are we traveling to Birmingham?
We're not. No, we're not.
What are the other away games? I know DC is one.
So we're
So
our
we
away
have-
games are
St.
Memphis.
We have
Louis,
Memphis,
Memphis,
Arlington,
DC,
DC,
Memphis.
Houston,
Hold on.
Memphis.
St. Louis.
Memphis and our out of conference games are Memphis and
Right.
Houston.
Right. So
We're not playing Birmingham.
okay. We're gonna
At
travel
home.
to right. We're traveling to Memphis
Yes.
for that game, right?
So the plan is to carpool. Hopefully, if we can make it work.
Mhm.
Because tickets are expensive. So for anyone in San Antonio who is planning on traveling, we've looked at tickets to Memphis for airlines. The cheapest you will find is a $350 ticket. But that also doesn't include baggage fees and all that other crap that they tack on. So $300 to $400 just for travel expenses alone to Memphis. So we're figuring it may just be easier to carpool and just drive it. It's 11 hours from San Antonio to Memphis. And the best part about it is that you get to go around Dallas, so you don't have to go through Dallas. So
Right.
that's great.
Yeah. And so we haven't obviously worked out all those details yet, but the more people we get, the bigger we can go with this. We're not necessarily talking about, renting a tour bus and taking on all the southern states or anything like that. But
Why not? Let's do it.
maybe we
Go
get
big
us a
or go
caravan
home.
caravan or
Yeah, do a caravan.
Pay for it.
maybe Maybe we can rent a creepy white van that Brian used to meet his wife in.
I have done that before. I have done that before.
You know,
What did she
Um,
say? Don't give away the secrets.
She said, "Stop talking secrets."
So don't be giving our personal stories out.
No, and then also
You
obviously
shared the wrong one.
I will tell you I will I will tell you guys right now. I did start receiving phone calls about traveling as a group and getting a group
Yeah.
rate together to go watch the Brahmas play in Arlington again, like we did last year. Probably in the same section that's covered, the shaded area, so we can all sit together. So that is also
and yell at them.
that is also a plan that we are working on. And it is a good area to sit in because the rest of the stadium you're exposed to the sun. And think about it, it's going to be like late April, early May, so it's going to be hot. So you want to be in the shade in
Absolutely.
Arlington. And then, of course, although I won't be there, I'm sure there will be a large contingency of Brahmas fans traveling to Houston because we actually like Houston. So, there'll be a good time over there.
We said we're
Well, some
gonna
of
get a cutout of you. Remember for the game we're gonna miss.
Yeah,
That's true.
honestly, I will probably have one of you guys take my sombrero to the Houston game. So that way when we score, you can toss it to the players.
Hey,
Okay.
we're down. The cheap one though, the first year one,
The original one. Yeah.
the original one,
Yeah.
not the other one.
Hey, Mike G, that's something that's already in the works, sir. So don't you worry about that. We'll let you guys know what we find out.
I wish
Yep,
I
as
could
soon as
see
we get it.
I wish I could see the comments, but I don't know what he said.
There, right there. We're having
Content.
lots of technical issues on this side.
Yeah.
We've been
So,
having technical issues all day.
so
Get off
I'm
and log
having
back
technical
in.
issues on my Android.
yeah, so we are going to be working on getting a group rate similar to what I did last year, where I worked on getting a group rate to the Arlington game. Anybody who is interested in going to an away game, I will try. I will, or all of us as a group collectively, we will try to work on getting a group rate and letting the public know, hey, this is where you go to buy the tickets for the group rate if you want to sit with the Brahmas and go from there. I would imagine the Memphis game may not be as big of a group versus the Arlington or Houston games. But still, if you're able to make it to Memphis, we would love to have it up there. I already got permission from the wife to go. So, I'm going.
Yep. I'll be getting my weekend pass here shortly for that. So,
Well,
hey man,
I'm just glad
Mama
that
got to say yes.
I'm glad that the schedule's out. When it comes to the schedules, what date did we see that was going to be when single tickets are going to start going on sale?
So there's, I think it's the 22nd is when they go on sale to the general public. Pre-sale
Let me
is the
see.
20th of February.
Correct.
That's the dates that they have announced per the news release from the UFL. That's not just dates that I'm pulling out my ass.
Yeah, that's right.
But
Those
yeah,
are single game tickets. So
single game tickets.
Yep.
you can get season tickets right now.
Yeah, season tickets you can buy right now.
Lock your seats in now.
And you already know the dates. There are 5 weeks that you just have to commit for season tickets, and I can tell you right now, if you commit to season tickets and you come to the games, even if this is your first season as a season ticket holder or your first season attending the Brahmas games, by the end of the season, you will have a brand new set of friends and family because just like us, none of us knew each other a year ago today.
Well,
Except for
Brian,
these two.
Brian,
Except for these two
That
clowns.
was it.
But for the majority, as a group, we
Yeah.
didn't know each other.
Yeah.
And now we have a podcast and we hang out together and we basically talk
By
every
choice.
day. Yeah, by choice.
It's- I do think it's fair to mention that it's not just like, show related events or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like you and I have hung out together. We've hung out with DJ. I've gone and hung out over at Jackie's place for a little bit, right? So
BD was with me drinking a beer when my dog died. So
Yep.
like
yeah,
we have become that close. So if
Mhm.
if there's no other reason to buy season tickets other than like you get to go enjoy a good environment of football, you really do become like when we say you become part of the familia, like you really do, and like this is living proof that
Mhm.
it goes much deeper than just showing up to a football game 5 weeks out of the year at the Alamo Dome. Like it really is something incredible that I can only imagine is going to be even better year two. Because when's the last time we can say San Antonio had professional football in the Alamo Dome for a second year? Like it's a long time.
Wow. I do
True.
have one
True.
extra good reason of why to show up.
Destroying. Now let's make sure we set the expectations. He still has to compete for the job just like everybody else.
Yep.
He's not a shoo-in, but we are very proud to have him on the team. Obviously, he is bringing a lot of publicity to the league and to the Brahmas. And if you followed him on YouTube, he's been on a journey to be able to get to professional football. This is his first step, and it's San Antonio's the place that said we're going to give you the first opportunity to get you where you want to go. So hopefully he can put it in.
I'm rooting for the kid.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, and like you said, there's two other kickers he's competing with.
Yeah.
May the best kicker
Yes,
win
absolutely.
competition. And I mean, if he's the best kicker, awesome. Let's bring him on. I'd love to have his, however many millions of fans he's got, kind of follow the Brahmas because of him.
Now keep in mind that whoever the kicker is, I don't care if it's Destroying or whoever it is, you have gigantic shoes to fill because our very own Spicy Leg left some big shoes to fill.
Yeah, and every Brahmas fan gonna tell you, hey, he's good as how he left. And he missed that kick, man.
Hey,
we love him, but we we keeping it real with everything else. We got to keep it real with that one too.
That's what absolutely. But we loved him. We loved him.
Yeah,
we did. I ain't saying we didn't, but I'm just saying, we gotta keep the same energy across the board.
I'm just saying, like he set a standard for what a kicker should be.
Now DC got bragging rights against us
Did
because
he,
they
though?
beat us the last week, and we could have won. So
No,
now we
I'm
can't
saying-
talk for real.
No,
He
no,
set the
I'm not
standard
saying-
to
I'm not-
miss the last game-winning kick.
Okay. There we go, Jay. We getting spicy now.
I mean,
That's
he was a great
Hold on.
kicker. Don't get me wrong, but when it mattered most,
Oh man, do I smell another debate going on?
Gotta be a great one, Jay against Jorge.
Hold on. I'm not saying just on the field.
I'm just
talking
saying.
about off the field as well.
And he got 5 point something subscribers on YouTube.
How much? How loved was he in the community by the end of the season? I'm talking about Parker Romo. Very well loved.
Hey, and
I'm not arguing that at all.
And that's what I'm saying.
But let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. You know why he was very well loved, right?
He put himself out there.
He got the most action because we couldn't move the ball on offense.
Oh no!
So when we did get over the 50-yard line,
absolutely,
we got in field goal range. We kicked the field goal. That's where he came from.
Well, his field goal range was damn near close to 60. So
you see what I'm saying. And the one that he had to make was how far? About 50 plus.
Or I thought that was like 40.
It was like a 40s.
It was long for sure.
But here's the thing.
It was an easy number.
But what I said earlier, if we have a high power, high scoring offense, we wouldn't have to worry about them. Ain't nobody gonna know our kicking name. Anybody asked me when I said who was the DC Defenders kicker from last year, and who was the St. Louis Battlehawks kicker from last year.
Who cares? Who cares?
Who was the Sea Dragons
kicker was that Backstreet Boys looking guy.
That's my
point. But everybody know Parker Romo because what he do? You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it real.
No, yes.
He put
You're
the points up.
100% keeping it real.
So do I win this round? Do I win this round?
Well, I didn't even get to say my piece.
Ding.
I didn't even get to say my piece.
All right, go ahead, Jorge.
I'm just saying, after the game, who was one of the main players after every game, minus the last game, understandably so, who was always out there with the fans? Parker Romo.
Jorge, we not negating that. We know that. We know Parker Romo was a fan favorite.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm going back to why he was a fan favorite. Everybody knew his name because he was out most offensive scorer.
Yes, he was the biggest offensive producer.
He put up the most points.
But I'm talking about the whole package.
Guys, so yeah, I'm going to jump in here and have to split the difference. It was his on-field play because of the fact that he was called upon so much, and his off-field interaction with the fans, which is why. Well, and then Jorge yelling his name from the mountaintops.
Most of our players was good. Most of our players out there signing autographs too. Don't act like Romo was the only one.
No. I'm not saying he's the only one.
Who was scoring the points? Right?
I'm talking about the off-field stuff. Everybody was signing autographs and stuff.
Absolutely.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Was Vasher out there scoring a whole bunch of points? He
had no quarterback, man.
Vasher couldn't catch the ball
until the last 2 weeks.
Right, but you see what I'm saying? That goes with what you're saying.
My point, yeah, exactly. That's my point.
Romo was called on so many times to get us points on the board or to get us a lead or something like that.
And he
did. And he did. But then he also, because he scored points and then hung around to talk to people, that helped his popularity with the fans.
It didn't get to his head.
Also, his jersey number was easy to find.
I mean, it was easy to find.
The only one.
It was a generic 23 jersey. So
he even told me, he goes, the only thing missing from that jersey is Romo on the back. I'm just saying. And I'm like, maybe we could find someone to put it on there. But getting back to destroying and the other kickers that are on,
give him a chance.
We definitely hope that the best kicker wins. We hope, whoever it is, whether it's destroying Donald DeLahaye, as I want to call him by his real name, or any of the other kickers that are on the roster. I'm sorry that I don't know the names, but
hey, Jorge,
whoever it is, I hope the best for them, and I want y'all to score and make sure that we have a reliable kicking game.
Jorge, yeah. Hey,
so one of them.
You can't continue to live in the past, man. You sound like these Cowboy fans, man. We don't like that. Don't live in the past, man.
I'm just talking about destroying.
We moving forward.
That's what I'm saying.
We gotta forget about Hines Ward, which we will. We gotta forget about Parker Romo.
I agree with that.
We gotta forget about Jack Cone, even though he's on the team. But
he's on the team. He's on the team.
We don't want him.
Cone Zone is on the end of the bench, though.
We gotta forget about Jacquez Patrick. These are players that are not gonna come back. Hey, we moving forward.
I understand. I never once mentioned Hines Ward.
Let's know your Brahmas. The Brahmas that we have on the roster now. Know your Brahmas.
I'm just saying.
We can love them.
Whoever the kicker is, you have big shoes to fill.
You know why I think you feel like that? Because you still got that Lions jersey in your closet.
I do.
Well, Parker Romo,
and you know what? And I'm proud. I'm proud because he's my boy, and I wish him nothing but the best. Him, his wife, and his daughter. I wish him nothing but the best.
You're driving that Parker Romo fan club, man.
You see it, Brian?
Charge.
Fan club.
I told him I'd have his back forever. I told him.
Oh my god!
There you go, Jersey. I agree.
Jersey, 100%. Guys, I think Cone is probably
we got two guys that Quentin Dormady was throwing to on our roster right now. KD Cannon and Cody Latimer. So I can see that, and he looks like he fits AJ Smith's scheme. So
dude, he was.
Well, let's talk about that.
He was one of those receivers, and he was giving Orlando's plays to our players. So I mean, he's pretty much been on our team the entire time.
Yeah.
Tell who was that?
He's
on that playbook.
And he's from Bernie. He's from Bernie. So I'm just saying.
Dirty Toro, he's bringing a playbook just for you, man.
Bro, Robert, I don't like it. I'm not a fan of him, just like you ain't, bro.
The Cone Zone.
Hey, man, the Cone Zone. The Cone Zone.
I need Cone Zone all 10 weeks, not just the last 2 weeks.
Right.
You know what? I'm going to give him a chance, though, just like everybody else, because
exactly.
You're right.
Wade is doing something in the background that's like, it's getting exciting. Like I'm excited to see these battles between these guys trying to get these spots because we got some real. It's stacked.
Well,
Wade is building a real team here, and we've said it before, right? We give Cone a little bit of a hard time and everything because he's kind of Frankenfoot out there, but those last 2 weeks when he had a real offensive line, he actually did start playing a lot better. And that's what we talked about all season long, is that he needed an offensive line. Well, this year he's going to have an offensive line, right? But there's going to be a serious quarterback battle between Dormady and Cone, and arguably whoever wins that is hands down going to be the best quarterback for this team. We are going to have a completely different team this year, right?
Nah, I keep
with
telling people, man.
Latimer, with our receivers, with the relationships that are being built there in the training camp and everything like that. And understandable, right? Everybody is going to have better teams because you have all that talent from 16 teams now compressed down into 8 teams, right? But I think Wade knows what he's doing, and I'm trusting the process here. That I think Wade has specifically picked who he wants to put his offense and his defense out there that is going to dominate this game.
I forgot we also got John Trey Kirkland too from Houston.
Mm-hmm.
He went
So,
to the Saints.
Speaking of our wide receivers, Brahmas are -1 as of today. And I just want to make sure you're okay, Jay.
Man, Jay.
Make sure you're all right.
To be fair, the press release said quarterback Nick Hawley, not wide receiver Nick Hawley.
They say he played quarterback in college.
He played quarterback in college, but yes.
So
Nick Hawley is no longer on the Brahmas.
As a quarterback.
See ya.
As a quarterback.
Nuisance.
You're going to need to get a new jersey, Jay.
Man.
I'm just peeling the name off.
Hint, hint.
Just cross
All
it
right.
off, put a little,
Yeah.
I'll just put next on it.
Joe, no, put Ben Kirk on the back. Ooh.
But yeah, put
Well,
Banker. If he comes back.
My away jersey is the Ben Kurt one.
do like what the Cleveland Browns would do and just keep going down.
Just put the duct tape.
Jay loved the number 13, man. What's up with that?
It's been a good number for me, man.
Dream team. So
Obviously not. You got 2 jerseys that we don't even know if they playing.
with Wade picking up, a bunch of new players, obviously people are gonna call us the Brahma Roughnecks.
Yeah.
Dream team picks. Who would you want on the team? If you could pick anyone that's out there,
Yeah, that's what we're talking about it.
yeah, that someone that's obviously not on an NFL roster that's available to come to the UFL. Who would you want besides Parker Romo?
Oh my goodness.
Not Parker Romo.
Not Parker Romo.
Yeah, we're talking about a dream team. Well,
I mean, Photoshop
Family
the Chile
probably
on the
still
man's
want-
leg.
hey,
Nah,
he was part of the season though. This is a whole new season. He's out. He's old news.
I would take Tamu in a heartbeat.
Jordan Tamu.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Charleston Rambo. He has
Good pick.
experience with Dormandy, and he's got a badass name, and he's pretty good too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one, Dirty.
My name's not Dirty.
No, Dirty.
Not
Toro.
you, Dirty Toro.
Lucky Jackson.
Oh,
Lucky
I think he's
Jackson.
still with the Vikings though. I think
Oh
he's still
yeah,
with the
lucky.
Vikings.
Yeah.
Still with the Vikings.
Oh.
Well,
How about-
obviously,
so how about
obviously, Rankin doesn't want him on the Vikings anymore, and he's a Vikings fan. So
That's true.
hey, if you don't want him, we'll take him. I'm just saying.
how about Mr. Spring Football, Luis Perez?
Hell
I
no,
was just gonna ask that.
no.
But he's still on the roster too. He's on Arlington roster.
He's on the Arlington roster. I don't want
Yeah.
him.
I thought we were picking whoever we wanted, just as long as they weren't on the NFL.
No, as long as they're
Because
not
you said
like,
that.
not
signed
on
to a
that's,
team,
that's,
right?
right
that's available. That's
Oh,
not
okay,
like
okay.
on a team.
Or even like the guys that we didn't take back. Like, there's a lot of players out there that aren't.
Oh,
that
Papi
aren't getting picked
Chulo.
up.
What's his
Yeah.
name? Javier Edwards. That man was a freaking hoss on the defensive line. That dude
How
could
about-
plug up holes.
How about the human bowling ball, Max Borghi?
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah. I'll take him.
Even though
I'll
he
take him
said
in a heartbeat.
he's not playing in the league this year, but
That's a good
yeah,
one.
Max Borghi, man, that I loved watching him run.
Yep.
That
He would've
dude
been another
literally
good
was a
pick,
bowling ball. Yeah,
I think.
too
I
bad
mean,
he's not playing.
I don't know. I mean, I probably would say Borgie too, but I mean, it's not a lot of players out there that didn't get snagged up by one of the XFL teams. That
Yeah.
was a free
True.
agent. That was pretty good. So
Yeah.
I would have loved
Every-
JPZ when they first dropped it, and then we had. It's crazy because I never understood why the picks got switched in the first round. Like we had the first pick and then ended up I don't know.
It was
Yeah, I
something,
still don't know.
something
some
for a
type of trade or
but
something.
I don't remember a trade that we
I don't remember
made
trade.
with Arlington.
It probably wasn't announced publicly. It was probably like Bob Stoops paid Hines Ward, here's $100, bro.
Here you go,
He's
start
like, "All right."
rumors.
There you go, starting rumors.
Hey,
Start rumors.
I know some secrets. I know some secrets from your Dancing with the Stars days. If you want me to be quiet, make this swap.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, yeah.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh.
I would have definitely liked
Them
to
skeletons, boy. I'm telling you.
It's like you give me the first pick or the mirror ball trophy, my guy. So I'm just saying.
Yep.
Will Greer would have been a good pick. I like that.
Yeah, that's not a bad suggestion. I mean, and there's probably a couple of others that we can pick through, but I mean, it's hard to sit here and say. I mean, especially with the way the rosters are getting stacked now. You've got
Yeah.
less overall numbers, and you even have less coaching staff, right?
Yeah.
But and so this is where as much as we've given Phillips a hard time and everything, I believe
Yeah,
Not all of us.
I've never,
Not all
I've
of
never
us.
given
Not all of
him
us.
a hard time. I don't know what you're talking about.
I've given him a hard time. I'll take it then.
Oh,
Bunch of-
Brian
I
trying
have
to
bunch of
not.
pain waste.
I have been
Bunch of-
trying to get y'all on the train with me. The Wade Brigade.
Who is y'all?
Well, no,
You know
no.
I'm
Come
there.
on.
I'm there.
Look,
That's them.
I told
the
you
captain.
I will
Go
give him a
captain.
chance.
Us two.
I will give
It's
him a
them
chance.
two down. Them two.
It's
I
them three.
100%.
Jorge said
I
something too.
100%.
That's
will-
what I'm saying.
will
I wasn't
admit-
including myself in that.
Right. I 100% will admit the trash I've thrown at him. Okay, I don't care.
But that was
Not-
last
not-
season.
not literally,
You gotta
not
give
That
him
was- that was
the-
last
No, yeah,
season.
not literal trash, like
But-
verbal
Literally.
trash.
But
verbal trash.
we
Trash
talked
my
about it on a different show. Comparatively speaking, nobody has a better record at a professional coaching level than Wade Phillips does. Of the
Right.
8 UFL coaches that are out there right now,
Talk to him.
right?
I don't
Nobody
think, I
knows
don't
how to
think
win.
any of the other coaches' professional games combined matches Wade Phillips.
Talk to him.
Now, he's just a little over 500, right? But he's got 300 and some odd games under his belt, and 197 of them are wins, right? Reggie Barlow
They're not
has
with the Cowboys either.
15.
It's college.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was just his college and stuff.
Yeah.
Reggie Barlow has
No, that's what I'm talking about. Reggie Barlow got college experience.
right, but again, it's it's like 16 games, including his professional time with DC or something like that, and 10 of them are wins. So that is going to look like a higher winning percentage, but it's
Mhm.
16 games. It's not the 300 and something that Wade Phillips has done.
Man,
Right?
I'm taking
So-
I'm taking the NFL experience any day. Come on now. Let's be
Now-
real.
Yeah,
I will admit that part of my, I guess, hesitation towards it is his inability to finish the season. He's had that track record. Let's be real, both with the
Okay.
Cowboys and with the Roughnecks.
But let's be real. Also, it's a big upgrade from what we had. Let's
Well,
be real.
that's
True.
another thing.
Because we got arguably one of the best offensive coordinators.
Oh,
I'm telling y'all.
absolutely.
Our offense is going to look totally different. Watch.
So that's
Y'all
and
gonna,
that,
we're going
that's-
to go back to this podcast and y'all be like, damn, DJ was right. Our offense is looking very explosive.
Put-
Bro,
let,
put
the
let,
weapons, the
Put
weapons
the
that we
shades
have
in.
in them rooms, man, I'm telling y'all.
Look,
have
look,
Wade let AJ
right
handle
there.
the offense. Wade can focus
with
on
the
the
shades.
defense.
Defense,
I will
yep.
be absolutely ecstatic if that happens.
And the thing is, part of my also
Hey,
disgust
Jay,
was also
The
became
shades, bro. Put the shades back on.
it was also from I honestly, I mean, look, it may have not yielded the best results, but I like Hines Ward. I enjoyed interacting
He didn't
with
like
him.
you. He didn't like none of us.
Ooh,
I-
get a spicy
Yeah.
leg, Romo.
I never had a problem with him. So, and he FaceTimed my mom.
Hey,
he took
he
the
wanted-
time.
he wanted
That's
to
the
put
only
up-
reason why he didn't FaceTime my mom.
So I'm just
Look,
saying,
I ain't got no
I
shades with me, bro.
Nobody
I
is
don't-
arguing that Hines
Hey.
Ward was a good person.
oh yeah.
Hey,
But-
if we keeping it real,
But
I
if
mean,
we're talking about
chose-
coaching, That's
He
a different
chose-
story. Great
He
person.
chose,
Horrible
hey,
coach.
look, he chose putting up Christmas lights and hanging out with the gang. You know what I'm saying?
All the glitter.
Yeah,
all
we
the
keeping
glitter.
it real. We keeping it
That's
real.
because
real,
Why-
that
he's
fool
still
already
our
knew he was
coach.
leaving.
Glitter's
It's
a
still
bitch.
arguably under contract. He chose his Christmas decorations over the Lone Star seating event.
Keeping
Now,
it
look,
real.
look,
you know what I'm
Glitter,
saying?
glitter is a bitch.
Like I said, and
He
I
probably
know
still
people
has
talk
some.
They
about
was
this
trying
kind
to
of
trying
on
to battle
chat.
the Lone Star Seats, man. He
I
wasn't even in
totally get him not wanting to drive all the way from Houston down to here for like a 30-minute event. I get that. I've made that drive and turn around and come back, and it sucks. It's a pain in the ass. But dude,
He could have stayed.
come
He
up
could
with
have
a
stayed.
better excuse than Christmas decorations.
That's
That's
true.
all I
Glitter's a
wanted.
bitch.
That's
Glitter
true.
is a
He
bitch.
could have made it a trip though. You ain't got to just come down here for 30 minutes and turn around. You could make it a trip. Hey, look, you got the river walk down there. You got good eats. You could go to the meat shop with them. You know what I'm saying? Like
River Center
with
Mall.
Brian and Jay. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can enjoy your time. There's stuff to do here.
Go to the building
Yeah.
across the street from the Alamo Dome.
Yeah, you could have helped put the tree with the lights on the tree
I mean,
downtown.
it-
You know what I'm saying?
Jorge
If
would have
we
taken him
all
out for a
went-
hot dog, you know?
We all went knowing we were not going to be buying these seats. He could have came down and supported. I mean,
Oh,
it is what it is. He may have been a great person, but as a coach, we got an upgrade.
You feel me?
And I'm going to be
An
honest.
upgrade.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
see,
definitely
hey,
got an upgrade.
James put the T emoji, so you know
With
what
the
that means.
frog.
He ain't gonna say too
Yep.
much. I know what that means, James.
He
I
a
ain't gonna
good
say too much.
person, but as a coach, or maybe not even a good person, but hey, that's neither here nor there.
Please
None of
tell-
my business.
Why everybody don't think that I make the tailgates, bro? I made all the tailgates. I just probably wasn't there
You
when they
you
was there.
walked through the tailgates as you were going to the entrance.
No.
Yeah.
that was you making them.
Hey, do y'all need help cleaning up? No, you good? All right, I'm gonna go in.
Bro.
I'll see you inside.
And now it's
Y'all
hey,
can't-
hey,
hey.
go ahead. You make them chicken fajitas yet? The ones you've been saving
Y'all,
for me.
hey man, y'all can't
the
keep doing this to
entire-
me, man.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I show up to the tailgate. I say
It-
hi and bye, you know, and then
It-
go inside
just
the
like
dome.
that.
I had
Bye.
chicken
You walk to the door.
tacos, and you didn't come until week 8 to eat them.
That's a lie.
Uh,
Oh, his
Did he
Wi-Fi.
get stuck?
His
Look at
Wi-Fi.
stuck.
Look at his face. Somebody screenshot that. Somebody screenshot that.
Somebody
I swear the
screenshot
best
that.
thing-
Screenshot that, Jackie.
Pretty
please.
good.
Oh my gosh.
That's a new meme right there.
That
He
is.
back, though.
Lord.
He back in. There you go.
Yeah, I screenshot it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that was
I got it.
good.
Oh, did you? All right.
But look, man, it's I could say one thing. Come in here, you guys do tailgate. I ain't gonna lie to you. I never knew anything about tailgating. I knew what it was, but I just never been in that environment before because back in DC, defenders ain't really had no spot to tailgate. They just got the little
They got the
strips
bars.
with the bars and all. Yeah, I'm not into that
Right.
stuff. So come in here, I'm like, okay, this is something different. I'm talking about the game start at 3:00. Y'all out there at goddamn
7
7 a.m., bro. I can't do that.
There you go.
Done.
I don't know what
Done.
screenshot you took, but do it.
You got
Hey,
froze
Send
and your
it,
eyes
send
are
it to
like,
the send it to the banditos. They gonna love that one.
Oh.
They're gonna just gonna demolish my picture.
oh my god.
Yep.
It's gonna get
That was
photoshopped like
hilarious.
crazy.
Oh yeah, I'm
You're gonna
pretty
be a
sure.
meme in a little bit.
Go
Yep.
send it to them so that I can continue to live in their head rent free.
Oh, now
Sure.
like Arlington lives in your head rent free. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Ah,
Exactly.
Facts.
I already charged them rent. They ain't paid up yet. That's
They-
why
they
they
sent
were.
me some of those-
They were actually calling me today. I got a call from the Renegades today. Believe it or not.
Did you tell them now our boy's gonna take care of us?
You know, I was cordial. I was cordial because I'm a Brahma, so I'm a cordial person. I'm not. I don't got my nose up in the air like if I'm from Arlington. So I was cordial.
They asked you if you wanted some good tacos.
That's just to kind of get up above the stench.
You know, and I don't know if y'all saw on so social media today, all the teams were fired.
I can't.
The Pokemon thing from one of the teams, the defenders, obsession with SpongeBob, our Loteria graphics, and then the Renegades went around and asking, can you guess a team based on an emoji? And you know what they picked for our emoji? A piñata and a taco. And I'm like, for real? Like not even a bull, not one of these. Like no, a piñata and a taco. And I'm like, come on, that's what y'all think about us? Come on,
I guess we'll just have to show it out on the field then, huh?
that's right.
I mean, you know,
So-
in a way, that is saying that they can see that we have the better tacos.
I mean,
We
you said it
do.
yourself.
Wow.
So I mean, like, I know we ain't doing like a crazy deep dive into the schedule, but I'm kind of disappointed that we didn't.
I
do
hear a
that.
cat.
I do too.
Yeah,
Or-
Brian's co-host again.
yeah.
How y'all feel about playing DC the first game though?
I don't
Okay.
mind
Yeah.
it.
At home in the dome. That's
I
rematch.
like it.
And on Easter again.
It's a rematch.
And on Easter.
It's a
How y'all
rematch.
feel about the East? You know, it's. I heard somebody say this is a tradition. This is gonna be a tradition. We have games on Easter.
I feel like it is. Like, I feel like you either just got to embrace it. We have enough time to plan for it now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
either you're going or you're not. Like, it's a season opener though. Like, I
This
can't
is-
miss it.
This is rematch. And
Yep.
and they talking trash already. So
I'm
you know
talking
how it goes.
revenge season. Revenge
That-
season.
That's why I'm talking trash right back.
facts.
I'm
Yep.
talking
How do y'all-
trash
how do
right
y'all-
back.
How do y'all feel about playing USFL teams?
I'm excited.
I mean,
I'm excited for the wins.
I know.
You know
nothing
they've been
about
talking
this.
crazy trash too. As a whole division, they've been talking trash. Like they saying
Because they've
how
got to live up to us.
they've
We
saying
obviously
how
dominated.
They have more talent. They say because they grabbed the talent.
Well, they
and,
also don't know how to read, so that that makes sense that they think that.
They
Yep.
said they got the best talent. They got the best logos. All of that.
Really?
I
They've been
mean,
talking
90%
trash.
of them
Really?
don't even know what a
Their
Brahma
little
is.
galloping pony,
Uneducated.
their little My Little Pony
Uneducated.
logo.
Them the ones
Yeah.
I want the most. I want the Stallions the most. I gotta wait till week 9 for that. I want them the most. They're getting them guys been talking trash because they back to back. So they talking trash like we gonna take over the league and all this other stuff.
Listen, everybody knows across the league, XFL had the better product because we had the better talent. Okay. They can say what they want. They can keep bumping them gums all day long. Come out on the field and prove it.
No,
Okay.
and-
Show me that you guys had the better talent.
And
And
here's,
we will shut you down every time.
here's the thing is that also from a fan base perspective, it was evident like right there from the introduction of the teams, because you look at all the XFL teams, there was players and fans that were shown. You look at the USFL teams, there was pictures of players in empty stadiums.
Yep.
And then there was
Love the
one
crowd noise.
one group of fans for Memphis that said "Go Show Bows" and like, okay, cool.
What the
Like,
heck?
Don't do that again.
That's their cheers. Like,
So the two things one of the USFL players was excited for. This is the two things, and just you could take this however you want to take it. One of the things that they were saying that they was excited for about the merger was because they get Under Armour uniforms. That's for one, and for two, they get
clean uniforms.
This is what they
Clean
said.
uniforms.
They get to play in front of a lot of fans. That's what they said.
Yep.
they actually get
Well,
to
yeah,
play in
'cause-
front of fans.
You see what I'm saying?
They
You
don't,
know,
they've
instead of
never
the
had any
fans going
fans.
mild, like no more $5 tickets. So USFL fans, I do want to apologize ahead of time. The days of $5 tickets with a free hot dog and beer are over. Sorry,
Hey Jorge, they on your head, man.
that's fine. Bring them
Just
on.
don't do that hand no more, man. That you know.
No, you should do that every single time.
Now you know you got to make a TikTok with that.
Oh, that
No,
is gonna be it.
You know what I imagine
Yup.
is that noise sounds. It makes me think of Family Guy, like Peter.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
that's like something you would make. Yeah,
Oh,
that's literally what it sounds
shut up,
like.
Meg.
Oh my gosh,
Oh my goodness, man, Jay, we know what you be doing.
I know
So-
you're practicing.
Yup.
With that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at how are we going to get this family reunion started, because we already know when the games are going to be. So there is already an event in the works that is by the fans for the fans. Now, we do hear rumblings of other things going on, but nothing has been confirmed. So we'll wait for the team and the league to tell us otherwise. But I can tell you that there is an event coming up at Alamo Beer this month, February, that is by the fans for the fans. And let me share that right now. It is Collateral Damage. It is a concert by one of our fans. It is the preseason Stampede, February 10th from 6 to 9 at Alamo Beer Company. And if you haven't been to Alamo Beer, they have an amazing setup for a stage. And one of our very own is going to be performing with his band. And he's invited all the Brahmas fans to come out. And let's make this the very first family reunion of the season, because that's how we do it. It's like every other team is having fan get-togethers or fan meetups. Nah, we don't do that in San Antonio. We have family reunions because what have we become? A family.
La Familia.
La Familia is getting back together. We've been waiting all year for it, so it's time. It is time.
Absolutely.
The events to roll in.
Now, like I said, there are rumblings of other events that may be going on. We haven't heard anything official yet, so we will wait.
Maybe one or two.
We will wait for.
I mean, yes and no.
Official communication from the league, the team about something going on for the Brahmas by the Brahmas.
Yes and no.
Stay tuned.
This event that I just mentioned is by the Brahmas fans for the Brahmas fans, and like Dirty Toro said, it is the beginning of the Puro Pinche Party for the next, let's see, this February. It goes on until March or till, June. So February, March, April, May, June. 5 months of Puro Pinche Party. That's what I'm saying. 5 months.
Yep.
He had to count his fingers.
Yep. And there's
That's
that
what
annoying
happens
little
when you
fiesta
drink one of
that'll
these.
happen in there too. But
Yeah, we'll still have a fiesta game, but that's okay. And we've already been through it once. We're kind of vets at it now.
We'll do it again.
we know what to do.
Yeah,
We know
We
what to
know
do.
what to do.
absolutely.
Last
So
year-
yeah,
They can come to our party.
Last year was the trial version. Now
I
it's the
guarantee
version.
you, Fiesta's gonna be like, damn it, maybe we should charge them for parking, and
Yeah.
just give it to them for the day, because
Yeah.
I don't
Because
know.
look at all this empty spots.
Yeah, there was so many empty spots at the Alamo Dome that they were
Yeah.
probably like, damn it, we probably should have just let them do their thing. So
Hey,
Yo.
are we
maybe-
bringing out the no step on snake flag? I still got mine.
oh yeah,
Oh yes.
Oh,
We
dude,
gotta
we need to
think
make
of-
we need to make one for every home game.
yeah.
Yep.
I that's what I feel like.
Well, in every away
every
game, too.
team,
Well, that's
every
true,
team.
yeah.
We need
Every
to
team,
figure
every
out
game.
some blows that we can.
You know the little kid's bath toy, that little tugboat that pretty much every kid gets?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be peppering the showboat fans with those.
The dinghy
That's gonna be
fans.
every time. Yeah.
Hey, do you know where you can find it's a daggone horse head little toy pony
Daggone.
on the stick. You know where to find that at?
The daggone.
That's for the Stallions game, man.
Where we go galloping
horse on
in.
a stick. There you go.
Yeah, the stick.
There's the little stallions.
Oh, too
Wow.
bad, dang.
The
They're gonna be
special
away.
little stallions.
And
They
like
can
the
be away.
Panthers, I'm probably making like a little pss, pss, kitty sign. Pss,
The little play cats.
pss, pss, pss. Yeah.
Maybe it's your cat. Your
I
cat's tougher than
I
them,
know.
Brian.
yeah, probably. Well,
Look, I'm just saying. Look, when the Stallions come to town, they better be
Oh, they
getting
gonna be
ready.
home.
Or what?
We home.
That's what I'm
We get the
saying.
Stallions, yeah.
They better get ready to get a bunch of this, because that's going to happen to the Stallions.
Oh, that's
Oh.
tough. Hey, we all gotta have our sombreros, man.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
I'm getting one.
What the Stallions? What are they good for? Giving us rides. So I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Yeah.
about
Just
that
saying.
one. That's kind of.
They are meant to be ridden.
That's kind of. Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa. That's shaky. That's
Yeah, I
I
don't-
cannot with you guys.
Yeah.
I cannot.
Hey,
Hey, and
I'm
Jorge,
ready. I'm
Jorge
ready.
said it so proudly and so confident. You know,
I am ready.
we love to get ridden. I don't know, man.
No. You're supposed to say we're gonna ride them. Like that's.
Oh my
No,
You
what
know.
I'm saying is they are
But even then, that's kind of wrong.
they
Yeah.
are meant to be ridden, is what I said.
Mm. Why don't we just turn them into glue, which is what you do with most lame horses?
Oh man.
Just call
No
them
offense,
lame.
Brahma babe. Yeah,
So just lame. But
let's
Yeah,
just.
we underdogs
Yeah,
for sure.
They're just lame ponies.
We underdogs. We
Lame ponies.
bottom 4 in a lot of people power rankings, and I like that. That's cool.
All right.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
want to.
Rankins come in perfect.
I want to be.
They're onions.
Yeah, I want to be. I want to be at the bottom. That way, when we slap them in the mouth, they'll be like, "Oh, bro. These guys came heavy
Revenge
hitters.
season. Revenge season.
We need that first
This
dub at
team
the
is-
dome, man.
Man,
Yeah.
you know
Oh, we're
what?
getting
Oh
it.
yeah, we'll get it.
We're getting it against DC.
Against DC,
right.
yep. They don't have a quarterback. They got
I have
McClendon, the dude from Vegas. No.
I just have a feeling it's
He
gonna
luck
he
be.
with
cooked
that.
us last year though, so we got to put us on points for sure. We got
Wait, but hey,
Yeah.
We're gonna have a
stop living
stronger
in the
defense.
past, DJ. We moving forward, man.
that
we
is
moving
true.
forward.
That is true. That is true.
At least
That's a good
he
one.
ain't battling you on it. He's like, all right, yeah, you're
And
right.
you see how Jorge would go back. Thank you, Jack. You know,
Yeah, I told you.
Hey,
What did I
Jackie.
say today? BD is the new DJ.
Hey! Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby?
To the basement.
wow.
Go on, get.
Yep. Brian,
Where
Don't get-
his meme at? Put that up there.
All right, guys.
y'all get
Go on, get.
We have hit the mark already.
Yeah,
Y'all
we
have
hit
any
the mark.
closing
We-
remarks?
It's been a minute.
So we miss you guys. We love you guys. We are obviously super excited for the season. I know there's a
Yeah.
game coming up next week, but that's just a speed bump on the way to what we really want,
That's the
which is
appetizer.
this. That's the appetizer.
I mean, the only thing I really care about the game this weekend is if my numbers hit.
truth.
I'm just waiting
True.
for somebody to make that buffalo chicken dip. That's all
I'm-
I want.
I'm probably gonna be doing laundry and playing FIFA during the game, to be honest. So
I really actually I'm gonna watch the Super Bowl on the Nickelodeon. Like I'm excited for the SpongeBob Super Bowl. I'm not gonna lie.
Now you know what? They already had their chance to
Eh.
do the sweet victory, 5 years ago, and they blew it. So I'm not giving them anything.
Hey, keep going, move forget the past, move forward, bro.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm probably going to be keeping an eye on the game, but doing focusing on doing research on this upcoming UFL season because I can't wait. I mean, it's time.
Yeah.
It was time 3 weeks ago.
it is
Yeah.
for those of you who are new. It is fun. It is some of the most fun you will ever have in football. And I already sent when the schedule came out. I sent it to my family down in the valley, and I was like, for whoever wants to come, ya saben cómo me pongo, which means that you already know how I get. Last season it's funny. My in-laws got to see a whole new side of me, and they're like, that is the loudest person I have ever seen. And I'm like, yep. Expect more of that this year. So
Yeah.
Section
I mean,
one-
I don't think I've ever met.
Yep.
I don't know what a quiet Jorge is. I don't think I've ever met
That's
that
true,
person.
that's
Yeah.
true, that's true.
If you were in section 108, be ready to get rowdy. I'm just saying.
Meh.
Nah.
I'll be in 108.
Yeah.
I'll be in 108.
You come to 108.
Yeah, I'll
Now,
come to 108.
PD and SAJ, they'll be in their section 150, whatever, talking
134.
their mess.
You mean what? 134
Yeah.
in enemy territory?
Yeah, but I'm gonna be doing a puro pinche party in my side of the Alamo Dome. So
Well, in all fairness, we are going to be powered probably by Guinness, energy drinks, and Advil.
no,
So we're going to be talking some trash.
Zoa, the official drink of XFL fans everywhere.
Oh my gosh. All right, you guys start saying your byes. I'm gonna put this video on and shut y'all off already.
All right,
Man,
we'll
put
end
that
it off
up.
like we
No,
always
put that
do.
up.
Robert's comment
Hey,
is fire, dude.
Horns forward, everybody. We'll see you guys next time.
Let's go.